Townsend here at CES 2015, and I'm here with Hector from Hoyos. And Hector, you've got a kind of a dual-factor authentication login, password management system, website management, biometric management, all in one that's ultra secure. Can you tell us a little about that? The security for people these days with all the password problems is paramount. They're looking for new ingenious solutions. What do you have here?
It's an app called OneU. It's part of an identity assertion system that uses your biometrics to replace all your usernames and passwords. And what it does is that you basically select the site that you want to go in. Let's say I want to select Facebook. And you take a selfie of yourself, like I did there. It extracts the biometrics from that selfie. In this case, my device is linked to my computer, and it brings up my Facebook site right on the computer. If I weren't in front of a computer, I could simply go and say, I want to see the app on my phone, and then I would go and say, let me bring up my LinkedIn site, and it would again extract from my selfie my biometrics. But in this case, it would bring up the LinkedIn site right on my phone, and not on the computer. So you can link it to any number of computers, any number of devices. You can use it on iPhones, Android phones, support Windows, support Mac computers. And the best thing about the app, Todd, is that it's completely free.
Wow.
It's free.
So how do you make your money then?
Well, we make our money working on the enterprise side. We're working with many major corporations, financial institutions. We're working with several of the largest US and European banks, replacing the ATM card on ATM transactions. So imagine going to your ATM and using this to get cash and not an ATM card. Yeah. Eliminates the $1 billion skimming that happened last year in the United States.
That's a great idea, by the way. That's a great idea. So one of the concerns that consumers have with all these, they see sites getting hacked, and some people have heard of password managers or storing things online, but your solution is actually stored encrypted on the device, so if some entity hacked the greater system, there's no way to actually get your data without your device in hand.
There's no data, and the architecture, the framework that we establishes has all your data encrypted on your device, and your biometrics, the biometric vector, which is a binary zeros and one representation of your biometrics, stays on your device. There's no matching against your biometrics in some server somewhere, so your privacy is protected. Everything happens on the device. So the important thing there is that if somebody wanted to attack you, they would have to steal your phone.
Right.
And then they have to get through the levels of biometric and liveness detection that I demonstrated here to you, that I showed you. So is it possible? It's possible. Is it probable? Not likely. Right. So one more thing that I want to add is, you asked the question about how we make our money. Well, in a few months, we're adding an additional feature that opt-in, you'll be able, with one look, to basically, on your desktop or on your mobile device, select any document, photograph, video, and encrypt it by simply looking at it. And now, we're not saying the hackers aren't going to hack you. They will hack you, but when they hack you, they're not going to see what they're hacking.
Right. So now your biometric information, your face and all that structure is basically a digital signature that encrypts these and it's sent it so they know it's you. You can see all kinds of applications for actual legal digital signatures and things like that going forward.
That's correct. That's absolutely correct. And the way we view this is that, we don't believe we should charge for something that really doesn't resolve a problem. Password managers have been charging for a problem that is perpetuating itself. The real solution is to eliminate the passwords. It'll happen gradually, though. Sure. And we're working with corporations, having them implement our software in their back end to do that. In the meantime, we decided we're going to give the app to all the consumers so that they become comfortable and familiar with it at no cost.
That's great. Well, this is a fantastic solution. The world needs things like this. We're seeing a lot of innovation in this space, and it sounds like you've got something great here. Hector, thanks for taking time with us, and have a good time at the show here.
Thanks, Todd.
All right, take care. Thanks a lot. For newdomain.net and Breaking Modern, I'm Todd Townsend at CES 2015.